on the broadcast is Major Mohammad Ali Shah. We also have Ambassador Deepak Vohra joining us on the broadcast. Major Mohammad Ali Shah, if I can come to you first. Major Shah, the Pralay missile that has now been, developed by India, it of course seems to be a very promising missile. The fact that it is indigenously developed is, a takeaway, something that I want to talk to you about. Sir, where do you think we stand as far as India's defense Atmanirbharta is concerned? Do you think that in the last couple of years we've been able to make the strides that we were hoping to make?
100% Paridhi, for Pralay missile, the proposal was set up in 2015 and 7 years later now we are ready to induct it. And it was, the entire idea was of General Bipin Rawat, the CDS. He said that BrahMos missile and Pralay missile will be very, very lethal, and it can be compared with China's Dongfeng 12 and Russian Iskander missile, which is being used in the Russia-Ukraine war very widely. Now it is indigenous, it is made by DRDO, and it has a range of, it's a short range ballistic missile, surface to surface. So it has 150 kilometers to 500 kilometers, 150 kilometers to 500 kilometers is the range. And it's so precise that, it's exactly what you, where you want it to land, where you want to strike on the battlefield. It will give you that precision. So it's very, very lethal. And as the word says, it's about I'm so sorry. It's like the world coming to an end completely. It's so lethal. So most certainly it's manufactured by DRDO, and it's really goes a long step for Atmanirbharta of that we are self-sufficient and self-reliant.
So Major Shah, if I can rope you in here, Major Shah, maybe not an imminent threat to India, but China does continue to be an imminent threat to other countries in, such as Taiwan, but also countries in the South China Sea. Major Shah, do you then think that an arms race is the only way, rather, to, keep Xi in check, especially for India?
Oh, well, it may not be the only way, but here in this case, certainly it is the only way, because lohe ko loha katta hai. The best way to cut a diamond is by cutting it with a diamond. So you have to give a reply, a befitting reply in the same manner that you have been asked the question. The same way the takkar se takkar. So it's about that. So Xi Jinping himself emphasizes on technology and on modernization of warfare. And let me tell the world that we are, if they think they are smart, we are smarter. And yes, that is the only way in this case. It may not be the only way in every scenario, but in this case, most certainly, and we are ready to give a befitting reply to China if they act funny with us in any way. But yes, China is a global bully, as Ambassador Deepak Vohra also rightly said. And they keep renaming island on the Japan coast, the Senkaku Islands. What for? For what joy? And no one acknowledges that. Their misbehavior in the South China Sea, in the Indo-Pacific, in the Indian Ocean is quite visible to the world. In fact, their misbehavior with Taiwan, their misbehavior with every single country. They try to make friends with certain nations, but I don't think they succeed too well over there. So yes, as you're coming back to your question, that is the only way in giving them a befitting reply, Paridhi, through arms, by flexing our muscles also, and not just flexing our muscles, by executing, by showing them that if you think you are smart, we are smarter.
Absolutely, Major Shah.